Friends and neighbors, it's Neil Street back again. Finally, I made to the second break of another tournament, and I'm caboose boy. I'm in 13th place out of the remaining 13 of the original 261 entries. The prize pool is 11.4 million, and the money up top for first place is 1,081,000. So this will be likely a very short video. So I thought I'd give myself a little more lead time so I could read another blog entry to you guys. So this one I wrote on July 27th, 2017, and it's called The Austin Powers Technique. There's a silly funny scene in one of the Austin Powers movies where Austin has infiltrated an enemy stronghold and is trying to navigate it without being discovered. For no logical reason, in the middle of a control room, there's a fountain with a statue of a cherub peeing into it. When Austin runs by the fountain, he trips on the plug which powers, no pun intended, the cherub, and the plug gets pulled out of its socket. The flow of water is stopped, and Austin is in imminent danger of discovery. Thinking quickly, he hides behind the statue, unzips, and starts peeing into the fountain himself. A guard at the control booth on the other side of the room is on the phone, but eventually starts noticing that something is wrong with the fountain. Austin is able to pee for an absurdly long time, but it's inevitable that he'll finally run out. This is all by way of trying to describe how it feels when I'm very short stacked in a tournament and I'm still a good distance away from making the money. The task in front of me? Simply to play for a number of minutes I have no realistic expectation of being able to play for. So that'll do that. I had a little more to say, but it was topical. So let's take a quick look at my stats. I'm seeing the flop 27% of the time, which is it's good to be in the 20s. And I've won 6 of 8 pots at Showdown and 3 pots without Showdown. So we'll be starting up shortly. One good thing is that I have the dealer button. The last hand I had the dealer button, so I won't get hit by a blind for a while. So the antes right now are currently at 240. So I'll be able to get a couple hands in just folding. But if I see anything good, I'll shove. So 10-9 is not good enough to shove. But you can see, so the 240 took away almost half my stack there, that ante. So actually, yeah, I'm going to fold this. But I'm probably going to have to go all in next hand, whatever I get. Because, it'll take, the antes will take most of my chips there. So I'll have 72 left. 172. No, 72. That is if they don't go up. They tell you when they're going up. Let's see, 1.4K, 2.8K. That's in 1 minute 30. I probably won't be around in the tournament in another minute, but we'll see. So yeah, maybe I should have gone with a 10-9, but it just didn't seem right. But I'm just going to go with whatever I get next hand. Otherwise, so I didn't fall in this time. I did go all in, but I didn't ever fall in, so that was good. And one time I was just creeping up the leaderboard at the bottom from the bottom. I was flying under the radar. That's what I love to do. All right, so I got the 72, so that's a king, so that's a call ante. So this could be it, folks. But it's been real and fun. Oh, I paired my king, so I get top pair. So my deuce is not a good kicker, so I hope no one else is a king. This guy's repping a king. So this could be it, folks. It'd be nice if I could hit a 2 on the river. No such luck. Oh, a flush draw just came in too, so it's not looking good. Oh, all right. I won the main pot, so I live to play another hand. So that's good enough to call. because I have like fumes for chips. So I got to call this and hope for the best again. So too many people I'm up against. Oh, I have middle pair. It's not too bad. So no one seems to be betting. So that's a good sign. That means no one has a jack unless they're really being cagey, which I doubt. So my nine is looking pretty good right now. Oh, another flush draw came in. A backdoor one. But they're just checking away. I think I won this one too. Huh. All right. Okay, now that popped me up to 11th place. I have to fade 4 people to make the final table. That's a fold. So I'm lasting longer than I thought I would. So that's a good thing. So yeah, it took me a while to get back to a second break. You can never predict how long it'll take, how many tournaments, because obviously I've been making the money, at my regular clip, but you can make the money and be far, far away from making the second break. That's what I should have said when I said final table. I meant second break. So that's a check. Okay, I have bottom pair. That's a check. I'm gone. All right, I'm going to get the small blind. So I still have some chips to play with. If it folds around to me, no, it didn't fold around to me, so oh, forget about it. Huh. No brain cells were harmed in this fold. Okay, so this guy is at risk, and he's up against this guy, so, uh-oh, okay, so he looks like he'll survive. He survived. I was hoping he wouldn't. Nothing personal, but you're just trying to ladder up. Now I'm back in caboose boy position. That's the fold. So it's 2 tables left with 6 players each. So that means there's 4 hands where I only have to pay an ante, and then the blinds come. Eight. A pair of eights is the snowman, and I'll go with it. Go with them. Oh, you can't make this shit up. I flopped a set, so I'll put the rest of my chips in. Man, I'm in the sweetness, baby. You never know when you're gonna get there. Oh shit, a flush draw just backdoored. Oh crap. Let's hope there's no flush. All right. All right, I'm living a charmed life. So now I'm back up to 10th. And Queen 8 isn't great, especially with too many people to go up against. This is exciting if I can make the final table. All right, I should say the next pad is at 12th place, which is for 183,000. If I make the final table, everyone who makes the final table will make at least 206,000. So that's another 23,000. That's a money jump. Okay, this is a Doyle Brunson hand, 10 deuce offsuit. I hardly ever play him, but I recognize them for what they are. Again, that was he won the World Series of Poker main event 2 years in a row with that hand, except one. I think the second year it wasn't. It was actually suited, so I'm not sure that it actually counts. As it's not the same hand, but it's very similar. Obviously, if you're suited, you have a better chance of you have better odds because you can make flushes that you wouldn't make otherwise. All right, so King 7 offsuit. That's a good holding to have when you're in the big blind. No one will think you have much. So this is a full us check, and I'll fold to a bet. Yeah, huh. Pushing his weight around. Why not? I got to do this dance again to see who's up top. Okay, so this is the small blind. That's pretty crappy, so I'll fold that, pre-fold. So got to fade 2 players to make the final table. I'm just reiterating, repeating myself. So sorry about that. It's a fold. This guy's, if he has called, this guy should call. He's got big chips. Oh, he didn't call. Oh, he was in the big blind. So he must have had a crappy hand. It's a fold again. Oh, okay. Well, so this is the table with 5. When there is an odd number of players left under 18, then one table will have more players than the other. So I wish I had the table with more players, because then the blinds don't come around quite as quickly. All right, now I should go with this because this is the big blind. The next hand I'm going to be basically put on. So I think this Queen 8 is better than what I would have got if what I'll get in the next hand. So yeah, so I gotta call it. My tournament life at risk, but it's been real and fun. So this will scare these 2 guys off. Hoping he's bluffing. Obviously, he could be, but he's all right. Not looking good. Looking good. Oh, looking great. Great ace. Okay, well, I survived for another orbit. Again, an orbit is the dealer button going around the table one time. Okay, I'll check this. Check again. No one wants to bet. Let me hit a jack on the river. Jack on the river, baby. Oh, I won't get to see the river. That's okay. I have some chips. I've got some chips. Wiggle room, they call it. Not a lot, but some. I'm in 9th of 11, so if all goes well, I'll make the final table. Things have been going well so far, for sure. I'm gonna take a flyer on it because all right, this got put in for me, so I might as well see the flop unless someone goes over the top. This guy could go over the top, and then I'm gone. Yeah, shice. Okay, this guy's gonna get knocked. No, I spoke too soon. If this guy had been knocked out, then we would have been one step closer to the final table. I'm in Caboose Boy again now. 11th out of 11. That's a fold. Yeah, the other table gets hit by the blind. Okay, this guy's all in at risk. Okay, looking good for, oh shit. Every time I say looking good for somebody to get knocked out, it doesn't happen. So next time it'll look good for someone to be knocked out. The person will probably be me, and I'll probably get knocked out. But what you gonna do? So yeah, I'm gonna get the big blind in 2 hands. So if I have a reasonable looking hand this time, I'll go with God. An ace is a thing. I'll go with it. Shit kicker, but beggars can't be choosy. Or choosers. %61%, 62%, 90%. Ah, shit. The river killed me. He got a straight on the river. Okay, well, that'll do it for me. I had plenty of luck, so I don't complain about the bad luck because I had plenty more good luck this tournament than bad luck. So I end up in 11th place for a payout of 183,000. It's been real, it's been fun, and I shall see you all later.